Hi, my dear young learners, how are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear students, time goes very fast, and especially the time of the examinees or the students goes faster, and so you have to make the best utilization of this short time. You have less than 4 months in your hand, so my dear students, you will have to understand the value of time, the importance of time, and our little endeavor is to keep you always updated and well prepared for the syllabus. Okay, my dear students, I shall not say much about it. Rather, I want to lay focus on the topics, and our today's topic is transformation of sentences or changing sentences. Dear students, by this time we have uploaded so many particular videos on particular grammatical things, and today I shall show you the applications of those rules in the practical sentences or in the exercise. And especially today I shall be with you with a board questions, and that is Borishal Board 2017. Okay, my dear students, let's see. At the very beginning, my dear students, at the very beginning I want to say that transformation always maintains a characteristics, and that is the sentence, you have to change the sentence according to the directions given in the parenthesis, but the meaning of the sentence must have to be remained unchanged. That means you will change the sentence, but the meaning of the sentence will not change. Okay, let's read the question number 1. There was an old man in a village. Interrogative. We have to turn it interrogative. My dear student, there is a subject and was is the verb. When you will see an assertive sentence, then you will look whether the sentence is in the affirmative or in the negative. If the sentence is affirmative, you will make the negative question, negative interrogative question, negative interrogative, and if the sentence is negative, then you will make an affirmative interrogative sentence. So, for making it a negative interrogative question, we are bringing was, auxiliary verb at the very beginning. Was plus not, we are using not with the was in an abbreviated way. Wasn't there an old man in a village? Question mark. My dear students, upon one thing I want to draw your attention, and that is you will of course put the question mark at the end of the interrogative sentence, because while scrutinizing the exam scripts we often see that most often many students write the correct sentence, but unconsciously they do not put the question mark. As a result, we are bound to deny him from the mark. So my dear students, I hope that you will not make this silly mistake. Okay, question number 2. He was very poor but honest. We have been told to make it complex. When a sentence is connected with and or but, or not only but also, then we can easily understand that it is a compound sentence. And for every particular conjunction, there are particular rules. For but, the rule is, in case of complex, you will use though, either though or although. I am using here though. Though he was very poor. Though he was very poor, comma, in place of but you will put a comma, then you will bring the subject again. This subject, the subject of the first sentence. He was honest. Question number 3, my dear students. He was one of the best cap makers with palm leaves. We have been told to turn it into positive degree. My dear students, you know it very well that comparison of degree is of 3 kinds. Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. So the sentence tells that it is a superlative degree, because we are seeing a keyword in this sentence, one of. If you see one of in the superlative degree, then in case of making it positive, you will use very few at the beginning. Very few. After writing it, you will write the left part of adjective. This is adjective. This is adjective best. So I am bringing the left part of adjective. Very few cap makers. Very few cap makers with palm leaves. Now we need a verb. Now the verb that is given here is singular, was, because the subject he was singular, so the verb was also singular. But now the subject is plural. Very few cap makers. This is a plural word. So after the plural subject, the verb will also be plural. So what is the plural form of was? Were. The plural form of verb was is were. Very few cap makers with palm leaves were. Then you will use so or as before the adjective. So then the adjective will be positive form. In the positive form, we were so good as he. So the full sentence has been, very few cap makers with palm leaves were so good as he. Question number 4. He sold them in the neighboring market. Voice change. My dear students, this sentence is existing in the active mode or in the active voice. Because so we have to turn it into passive voice. Now how have we understood that this is in the active sentence? Because if it were an passive voice sentence, then an auxiliary verb would be used here and the principal verb would be past participle. So as there is no auxiliary verb here, so it is very easy for us to understand that this is a active voice sentence. So we have to turn it into passive voice. So let us make the object subject, and the object is them, so we are making it subject, they. Then it is past simple, so we have to use was or were. So where is more befitting with they. They were. Now the past participle form of sold is sold. They were sold in the market in the neighboring market by him. Okay, I hope that you have understood it. Okay, let's go to the next sentences. In question number 5, we see earning money in this way, he thus maintained his family. We have to turn it into compound sentence. If a ing added verb is at the very beginning, then you will think that this sentence will be made into compound by using the conjunction and. Okay, and the same subject will be the subject here, he, and the principal verb of the second sentence is in the past form, so we will make this verb in the past form. He earned. He earned money. He earned money in this way. Instead of comma, you will write and he thus maintained his family. Dear students, just notice, if you can also keep this subject omitted or silent, because if the subject is same in the both part, in that case you may keep the subject in the second sentence completely silent when the sentence will be added with and but, and or but. Okay, question number 6. One day he could not but go to market. We have been told to turn it into affirmative. Just look at this keyword, could not but. And in case of affirmative, you have to write had to for it. That means one day he had to go to market. Dear students, in case of transformation or in case of changing the sentences, keywords are very important to be noticed, are very important. So you will and you have to know that for that or for those keywords, what are the other things for change of other words that will be used for changing the sentences into other sentences. One day, in question number 7, the market was not far from his house. Negative. We have been told to turn it into negative. Okay. Here is a keyword, my dear student. Notice. As we shall use a not here, we will have to make the opposite form of a verb or opposite form of a word. So this far, the opposite word of far is near. Okay. Now the market was, here is the market was far from his house. The market was not. Now we are giving here not. The market was not near. My dear students, after far, the preposition from is appropriate, but after near, to is appropriate. So we will not use from here. The market was not near to his house. Okay, my dear students, let's go to the other sentences. In question number 8, we see that he had a basket full of caps. Okay, let us write up to this. In complex sentence, he had a basket. Full is an adjective, and in a simple sentence, adjective or adverb is a very focus point, because surrounding that word you will make another sentence that may be for complex or that may be for compound. He had a basket which was full of caps. In question number 9, he was very tired to walk. My dear students, you just cast your eyes upon these two words. What can you see? You see that too. And in the previous video that we have uploaded, you have seen that if you see 2 ... 2, in case of compound sentence you have to use very for this 2. He was very tired. He was very tired. And instead of these 2 you will write and. My dear students, though this sentence apparently seems to be affirmative, but exactly it conveys a negative meaning, so you will have to make the right part, or you have to make the second portion in the negative form. He was very tired and he could not walk. Now, at the last sentence, he sat under the tree and fell asleep. Simple. Just look at this word, my dear student. This conjunction, this very conjunction certifies that this sentence is in the compound sentence. So, when a sentence added with and, but, or not only but also these types of conjunction, then we can easily understand that this is a compound sentence. Okay, my dear students, when a sentence will be added with and, then you will notice at the subject whether the subject of the both part are same or not. Here there is no subject after and, so we are much sure of the fact that he is also the subject of the second sentence also. He sat under the tree. So, okay, in case of simple sentence, we know that a simple sentence is consisted with one subject and one principal verb. So, my dear students, one subject we have to keep omitted. Okay, now let's make sitting under the tree. Let us put a comma instead of and. Now let us use the subject. Sitting under the tree, he fell asleep. Dear students, just notice here there is only one subject and there is only one principal verb, and this part there is no subject. It has just become a phrase. Phrase means a group of words. Okay, my dear students, I again remind you of the fact that time is so limited, that means less than 4 months in your hand. So, my dear students, you have to make the best utilization of this time, and our great concern is about you as you are going to face the board examination. And so I again tell you that make the best utilization of your time and practice these types of grammar again and again in your house and consult it with your subject teachers. Okay, my dear students, stay home, stay safe, stay well. Bye.